The inspiration for this mural was based on the history of Mary Curtis Park. So I did a lot of research and I went to Toronto archives, kind of learned my history about this space for the settlers and as well as before it was amalgamated into Toronto. Etobicoke is a really nice balance between urban spaces and also still kind of have good natural escapes. So for me, the Humber River, because I also grew up in Rexdale, so I was North Etobicoke and South Etobicoke now. And I've always been close to nature, so I could be on my computer and doing all this work that's very design heavy, and then I can walk 5-10 minutes and I'm by a body of water or I'm by trees. So it's a sort of a balance now of an inner city as well as more of a suburb, which I feel like Etobicoke kind of straddles both polarities nicely. So this is actually a cargo ship that I painted several years ago. The idea is a message in a bottle, and the message is about history. And it was a cargo ship that was going from downtown Toronto across Lake Ontario to Etobicoke, now Etobicoke, and it sank. And so this was something interesting to me I had no idea existed. And so I decided oh yeah, I want to put this message of history in this bottle. So yeah, it says home, and these are supposed to be passenger pigeons. So it's again, it's a message of history, because the people who live here now and call this place home can also remember and understand that this was home for millions of passenger pigeons before they were slaughtered by farmers and inevitably became extinct. That was a really powerful thing for me when I was studying it, because I was looking at the passenger pigeons, photos of them and studying them. I was such a beautiful bird, and I feel I wanted to share that kind of narrative and kind of honor and commemorate them. I painted this 5 years ago and people still are tagging me in photos of it. No one was posting photos of this gray wall before and being come look at this gray wall. They want this in their space, There's a power to that people feel they're sharing this, or some people even say oh, I'm at the park with the fish in the moon, and I'm oh, that's my fish in the moon, you know what I mean? So it's a landmark almost that it's become, which is kind of powerful. For me, I feel that's really awesome.
Hello, my name is Fumu Jahmez. I am a multidisciplinary artist in Toronto. I'm here in Etobicoke in nature. I'm happy to be here, as Etobicoke is actually one of the first places I came to when I came to Toronto. I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, I'm a choreographer, I'm a writer, I'm a poet. Anything artistic I love nature. I love the trees, the sky, everything. I'm happy to be part of this project, and I hope you will enjoy it.